What's going on, everybody? This is Baron O'Keefe with Jungle Nation Pressure Washing and Roof Cleaning, a five-star company out of the state of Florida. Here we are in Venetian Isles, and we've got a great, satisfying roof cleaning for you. We call this in the industry a soft wash. This is a one-story roof, tile roof. It's great to work on. I love all the angles and the dips in these tiles. Right here in the video, you're going to notice the wand start to spit, and you're going to kind of wonder what that is. And you're also probably wondering why I don't see any soap on the roof. And that's because I'm flushing this wand out, this hose out, and the pump out because I had a little bit of water left in it after I flushed it out from yesterday's work. And here in a couple seconds, you're going to start to see that white SH and soap come through, and it's really going to start eating away at that dirt, grime, and mold on the roof. One thing I love about soft washes is that they just are magical. The dirt, mold, and grime tends to melt away, and I absolutely love it. So I walk very carefully up and down the tile roof. I make sure I'm on the kind of like the toes of my feet, the balls of my feet on the toe end, and I walk like that. I don't try to walk on my heels because that's a little too heavy for some of these tiles. And I like to walk right at the bottom of the tile versus where they overlap in the middle, because in the middle is kind of a void on each tile, but where they overlap is a little bit of tile underneath the tile right above it, and it's just stronger to step on. So I try not to walk on the middle area of the tile, and that's probably pretty helpful for all the other pressure washes out there. But just look at this mold and grime just melt away. It is absolutely magical. If you think I miss any spots, I really don't. I end up coming back. I don't like to spray too much in one area because it has a lot of runoff. So I end up coming back around 2 or 3 times, and I spray from different angles, and I get those areas that you think I might not have hit on that first go around. And you can kind of see that I'm doing that right here. We're moving over to one of my favorite parts of the roof here. This is just a great area. It was super dirty. Try to stay focused at those bottom tiles. Look at them right now. They're already the dirt, mold, and grime is just melting away. It's almost like they disappear. They just fade out of existence. It's fantastic. It's what's so satisfying to me about roof washes. Make sure you all like and subscribe. It really helps me out. It helps out other people too that are interested in roof washes. They kind of get to see what it's all about. Plus it helps out other people in the industry kind of get an idea of how to walk the roof, what it should look like when you're cleaning it. Plus my commentary, sometimes I can pick up some golden nuggets. So please like and subscribe and get this video out there. It helps out a lot of people, especially when you're thinking about investing in a roof cleaning. It does cost a significant amount of money, and the reason for that is we're taking a huge risk being up there on your roof. Liability insurance when it comes to cleaning roofs is significantly high. Plus you've got the cost of chemicals, I've got a diesel truck, everything just kind of goes into it. People don't really understand that. But here I am, I go about 6-foot swipes back and forth with my wrist, and I've got this nozzle kind of tilted in towards me. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but that helps get the bottom side of those tiles. Here I am twisting that nozzle up just so I can get a little bit longer of a spray and get some of those areas I might have missed when I was walking straight up and down on the roof. You saw me slip a little bit there. These roofs are super dangerous. Sometimes you slip, you gotta be very careful not to step on your own hose. Gosh, just look at that screen at the bottom of the screen. It's just melting away. It's fantastic. Twisting my wand just to get it at the right angle so I can get those areas underneath the tile. Tiles have like a little round edge on it, and you can kind of see it right in front of you at the bottom of the screen there. You've got that little edge. You see them as shadows, and to get underneath that, I use this wand that I can twist multi-directionally. The Z, Y, and X axis, and that helps me get underneath those areas super quick. One thing I'll mention is that when you're walking on roofs, you have a portion of the tile that is underneath another tile, and that's really where you want to be stepping. You don't want to be stepping right in the middle of the tile because there's a void underneath of it. So to get the most strength out of the force of your body coming down, you really want to step on right where the tiles overlap. Try your hardest to do that. Walk on your toes, and you should have success. You know, I've never broken a tile since I've been doing roofs. I've never messed up a shingle. It's really hard to do, but it can happen, especially in those areas actually where I'm standing right now. Those are some of the weaker areas of the roof. Look at this roof. It's just coming up so clean. Again, if you see some dirty spots, that's okay. I come back around a couple different times like I am here at a few different directions, and I go ahead and hit the spots that I missed. They stand out pretty significantly, so it's hard to miss. Flipping over to the back side of the roof, this is a great area because it faces right out to the water. They've got a huge boat out there, a great pool, travertine tile. I love this house. The homeowners were super nice, gave them a great deal on this, and you know, we all just got hit by a hurricane, so really just try to help out the community and give good deals, you know, not trying to undercut the industry, but you know, everyone's having a tough time out in this economy today. You'll see that I like to walk up and down this little ridge portion here, and that's because it's got a lot of strength there, and it just gives me the best view with the one, and gives me the most spray directions. This is what I'm talking about right here. Keeps me off of that slippery roof. I creep down to the end. I've got my nozzle adjusted at like a 45-degree angle in towards me, and that helps me get that front lip right on the edge of the house without spraying the house or the plants down below. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. It's super satisfying to watch. You can tell right now at the bottom of the screen, you see how those tiles are just coming up so clean. And it's magical. You look away for 1 second from a dirty spot, you look up at me, and then you look back, boom, it's gone. It's amazing. One other tip for all the industry folk watching this is try to keep that hose behind you at all times. You never want to have it in front of you and get tangled up on the hose. I'll do another video of how to kind of route your hose in the yard before you start this, just so you're not fighting it when you're up on the roof. If you feel a snag on the roof, definitely don't pull hard on it because you probably snagged on a tile or a shingle. Just go walk over there and pull it up. Yeah, that's awesome. See, I hit it from multiple angles there. I walk with the camera here and leave this in just so you can see how clean the roof came out. In some areas that are still dirty that I'll come back and hit. Right where I dropped off the camera, this is where I'm on the other side of that, and I'm hitting that front side of the roof from multiple angles. This is a great example of where I miss a spot and I come back and I hit it a little later. And that's okay, because you want to take your time. You don't want to oversaturate certain areas of the roof because it'll create a lot of runoff. Just come back to it a little later while the runoff cooled down and you hit it again. I flipped the camera over to the right side of where I just was, and I'm going to hit that area right now. This close-up is a really good example of just watching the magic of this SH and soap disappear. Now I flipped it over to the left side. This is one of those spots where you don't want to oversaturate because it's running right off down into some plants, but I've got a sprinkler system set up and I've got a guy down there spraying all the plants as this SH and soap flows down there. So we're really diluting the chemicals as they come down off the roof just to make sure we don't damage any plants down below. And that's the trick. If you want to know more about the sprinkler setup, just put something in the comments, ask me some questions, and I'll make a video and show you guys how to set that up. See how that wand is spraying inwards towards my feet? That helps me get underneath the tile, so I don't have to come at it from down below or anything like that. I'm able to hit this tile roof in these sections all in one swoop, occasionally come back to hit the spots I missed. Yeah, it's just melting off now. Look at this neighborhood. So many potential tile roofs. Love neighborhoods like this because as soon as I'm done with this one, I go 5 doors up, 5 doors down. I knock, I leave business cards, and I just say hello. Hey, I was just down at your neighbor's house, did some pressure washing there, and just wanted to see if there's anything in the world I can help you with. Isn't this just so satisfying? I was really grateful on this side of the roof because they actually had a gutter system on this side of the roof that worked quite well. So we watered down by where the gutter system was exiting, and at first I was a bit nervous because there was no way for us to get onto that side of the house to spray down the plants from underneath. Literally had to crawl underneath. It was insanely overgrown. But we got lucky. They had a gutter system over there, and we're just watering where it's exiting. Magic. You see how those spots right in front of you, right on the bottom of the screen, they just kind of pop out at you? I see those too as I'm walking the roof, and I just go back around and I hit those when I do my walk-arounds. Well, everyone, the homeowners were ecstatic about this roof wash. It didn't take me long. I didn't make a mess. Everything was very organized down below. They weren't able to trip up on the hoses. No mess down below. I'll even hit their entryway just as a courtesy. And I spray off the driveway too. This was an awesome, fun roof to do. Thank you guys for watching. I hope it was as satisfying for you as it was for me doing it and watching it afterwards to record this video. And at the same time, please don't forget to like and subscribe to get this video in front of more homeowners to let them know what a roof soft wash really looks like. Thank you so much for watching.